Hi Rachel, it's Matt with Search Strategy Marketing. In this quick video, I'm going to be giving you 3 solid pieces of advice you can apply to your website right away so you can start ranking to the top of Google and start beating out these guys, American Electrical Contracting. They're the top of the map pack and they're on top of the organic search. This is where the money is. This is where the customers are, the leads are. I want to help you get there. There's a lot of keywords that you can look at, but this is one that I think is buyer intent. They're looking for an electrician right now. So anyway, you're probably wondering, like, why am I sending this video? It's pretty simple. I know that I found this out over the years that service providers are busy providing service, and they don't have time to either learn it or to apply it themselves, and they also probably don't know who's an expert and who's not. So I just wanted to give this free attack plan. You take it, you do what you want with it. You can either do it yourself, and sometimes at the end of these videos people will raise their hand and say, Matt, thank you for all this information. I'd like to learn more about your business and how you can help me. Feel free to reach out. That's great. And if otherwise, if you don't, that's okay too. I just want to see you all be successful. So anyway, let me hop into it here and take a look at your site. So first, it looks like you guys have been around for a while. It seems as though this site is a little bit older, which is fine because it really doesn't matter as much if it's super modern on the front side as much as it's important on the back side. So right here, I've got this. This is Jacksonville Electrician. It gets 260 searches a month. I would love this first area here. This is your title tag. You're telling Google that your website is about advanced wiring services, which it is, but what you really want to come up for is put there is a term that people are searching for, like Jacksonville Electrician. And in doing that, you can start to tell Google right away that what your site is about. They just don't know how to use your brand name and don't without any context. So it's really important that you have that there. Also, I do like that you've got this form. I hope that gets a lot of information there. I would like to see this be a click to call button here. So when you have that number there, or the ones up here, so that call now. People are on their phones a lot now, or they're on the computer. They just want to call from the computer. You want to have that be a click to call. All right, the next thing that I want to mention here is about content. So that's the other thing that when it comes to on-page is pretty important. Google likes to see around 1,500 to 2,000 words on a homepage to put you in that top position. That's one of the factors. It's important. So with that content, not only can you explain your services and tell Google more about you, but you can also weave in more of these keywords like Jacksonville Electrician so that they make sure that you come up here. So you have electrical contractor serving Jacksonville in Northeast Florida. It sort of gets to the point, but we really want to be pretty explicit about some of these keywords in here. So speaking of which, there are other keywords I want to show you. This is a tool I use called SEMrush, and it tells me about your website and diagnostics, and it also gives me keyword research. Look at all of these with the yellow C here. These are commercial intent, which means if you're in the top position for this keyword, people are calling to actually sign up and get help with their electrical work. This is really important to understand. So right here, you've got electrician Jacksonville, you get 110 searches. Electrician in Jacksonville, 110. 30, 70. Electricians, Jacksonville, Florida, 320 searches. Jacksonville, Florida, electrician, 260. Electrician, Jacksonville, Florida. I don't know why sometimes people put put the state at the end, but there's 1,000 searches. There's thousands of searches literally here available to you, and there's all kinds of varieties of them, but here's just a good start. So take these keywords, weave them into your homepage, and that would be helpful for you. Incidentally, going back to American Electrical Contracting, they do have a bit more of content on their page, but not a lot, but they have a lot of interlinking and things like that. So you could certainly outdo them with that information in terms of the content on the page. All right, so let's go back to you guys here. And now looking again at this site, the second major thing I want to tell you about are backlinks. Now, backlinks are just links from other websites to your website, and they should be relevant and local, but you can get links from any website, anywhere. Pizza Hut could link back to your site. And that's all well and good, except it's not really very powerful. It doesn't have a lot of authority. What you really want are other businesses similar to what you're doing, local newspapers, anything with a higher authority that would be important in your area would be great to link back to you, because Google uses these to vouch for your business. They say all these other folks out here are vouching for these guys, and as a result, we're going to put them higher up in search. Now, speaking of search, you have an authority score here of 7 out of 100. So that's sort of your overall trust score that they determined, and that's resulting in 25 organic searches a month. And a majority of it is coming from this branded keyword of Advanced Wiring Company. So they know you by name, but we want to be electrical wiring services. You really want things to be more targeted to your specific location. So the more that you have, the better. Anyway, I think that's something to consider. And when you look at these guys, AmericanElectrical.com, they have 2,100 backlinks, and they're coming from 305 different websites. So I think you had 618 from 117 different websites. But look at their traffic. Now, their authority score is about double yours, but their organic search traffic is huge, and in part because they've got the backlinks, and they've also got, they've probably got their keywords mapped out a little bit. But look at the ones that they have here: electrician, Jacksonville, Florida. They're getting a ton of searches. So that's number 2, backlinks. And if you want, you can actually go into their backlink profile here. You can go through one by one and copy them to get the same links that they have. Google, they're good enough for Google, they're good enough for you. So they're in this expertise.com, Creekside High School PTSO. I'm not sure why that's so popular, but it is. Better Business Bureau. These are all places that you can be, so you can take their backlinks and get them as well. All right, the last thing I wanted to tell you is about this map pack. And the map pack is your business, your Google business profile. It's your name, your address, and your phone number, and there's some other information there. But this is what they want: is they want that information, the name, address, and phone number, and they want it to be spread out around all the different directories: Angie's List, Better Business Bureau, Yelp, Home Advisor. There's so many that you could have them in, hundreds of them. But what you want to do is find out how many these guys have. If they have 50, you want to get 50 and then add another 50 so that you come up in this map package. So it's really important to put some emphasis on that. So if you can come in here, and if you really want to even pay a little bit, you can be up in this area too. All that being said, you get all of that traffic coming to you. Think about the number of visitors, leads, customers, and then revenue, of course. At any rate, I'd love to talk to you more about this, or somebody on your team, maybe Bill. At any rate, thanks so much, Rachel. I hope you have a great day, and we'll talk soon.